Hello there people, this is Mr. Critic and you're watching my Let's Replay of Panzer General. So this is the Grand Campaign Part 57, Washington Part 1. Yep, we are there. Thank you for all of your comments. Well, some of you, no. Some of you, well actually you're starting to bug me and I won't reply to you any longer. Some common decency and respect perhaps, and this is it. Your right does it. I won't reply to them any longer, won't comment them. Behave, you know. Anyway, so this is now the last turn for a major victory in Moscow. So X is turn 16 with 6 turns remaining. I read your suggestions and before I say this, I really wanted to do a video yesterday. You know, I spent the week with my son and on Saturday I was with my girlfriend after 10 days, so you can guess, you know, we played cards and drank a lot of coffee. But then on Sunday I really wanted to do a video, but I was dog tired, and so today is Monday and here we are. And as for your requests, most of you would like to see at least 2 versions of Washington, so the regular one and one other. So I guess I'll have to do all 3 of them. So the regular one first, you know, with Panthers type G, and then with Tigers 2 of course, and then speedy version of Washington in this particular order, since, you know, I was thinking what I want to do first, and first I want to finish the campaign the way I started it, you know, the way I like it, by taking over all of the objectives and of course destroying, well, if possible, all enemy units. So here we are, take a look at the map. Now we'll cheat, of course, so we'll see. No no air units available. No Russian air units, and only 1 ground unit here surrounded this artillery. I left it surrounded so I didn't have to worry, you know, about destroying the last surviving unit and ending the video prematurely. And I had some good luck now. So you'll see we have 15 elite tactical bombers, and 1 with the strength of 13 and 1 with the strength of 11, which is not bad. I think it's actually my best result so far, and mostly thanks to you guys, you know, thank you for helping me in Warsaw, and special thanks to God is Bullshit Don't You See for giving me the advice how to deal with low countries. So yeah, here we are now, hidden units again on. We'll take over the last victory objective, so it's Moscow, and here is what we get. Of course we'll sorry, I'm not drunk or anything. I'm not even sure what's wrong with me, and there is no more heat wave in our country, so probably these cigarettes are too strong for me. I have to quit sooner or later. Okay, so ground units, air units, and of course casualties. So the enemy was kind enough to purchase plenty of new units, and especially for the experience I actually stopped all of the ground units here at the fortifications around Moscow and then bombed them to hell. Yeah, it was some bad weather also, you know, overcast once, I think even snowing, I'm not sure now. But 8 more turns, or maybe 9, again I'm not sure, but we've got a lot of experience. So here we go. I will not save the game again, since I already did on slot 10, but you know, I was planning, like I said, video yesterday, but then I started thinking, you know, deployment, everything. ah, I'll do better today. So again, sorry to have kept you waiting for such a long time, and also 11 new subscribers in like I think 14 days or maybe a little more. So thank you very much for your trust, for your time. I'll try to, you know, make it worthwhile for you. So congratulations on your crushing victory over the Soviets, and now of course we go for the USA. And now the catch is we have reports that the US is constructing a super weapon that could totally reverse the course of this war. So they are talking about the A-bomb. So again, we have to win as soon as possible. Deploy your troops. Well, before we deploy anything, take a look at the prestige. So it's 30,000. This is what you get when you get to Washington. And we have a lot of upgrading to do. First, we'll convert 4 of our breach engineers into paratroopers. And you have to cancel the transport. Otherwise, you cannot deploy them in the air. They will start, you know, in the ocean or on the ground. So I think in the previous LP I've spared you guys with these details, but hey, I have to do it, you have to watch it. No, you don't have to really. You can skip this video for like, I don't know, 5, maybe even 10 more minutes for the deployment and everything. Let me check. So no more transports. Now for the tanks. Panther A's are good, but Panther G's are excellent. You can compare the stats yourself. Better initiative, better ground and air defense, and even more fuel. So, well, they are better in every way, and in my humble opinion, Panther G is the best tank of Panzer General. Sure, Tiger 2 is stronger, has more firepower, but with low fuel, well, you shouldn't use it in offensive scenarios. Defense, yeah. Offense, no. You'll see when we'll do Washington with Tiger 2s. It will take us at least I think 4 more turns. Well, I'm not sure now. Okay, so Panther G's all around, excellent. Now for the fighters. Again, Messerschmitt 262, good choice. Dornier 335, good choice. Basically they're pretty much of the same quality. Yeah, Messerschmitt is kind of better, but you want an initiative of 8, Heinkel 162 or Comet, but Comet low on fuel, low on other stats, so you go for Heinkel 162, and I think the code name was Sparrow? No, I'm not sure. Swallow? I'm not sure. Sorry. Okay. But of course, whatever they were called, you need to upgrade all of your Focke-Wulfs to Heinkels 162. No, I think actually the code name was Salamander. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure, sorry guys. I'm just a Panzer General player. What the fuck do I know, right? Okay. So now we have 9 fighters. And as you can see, okay, 4 paratroopers, 3 breach engineers, 11 Panther Gs, yes, 9 fighters, and 3, 6, 9, 12. 6, 9. I think we have 15 tactical bombers, and 13 of them are elite. 6, 9, 12. Yeah. Plus, of course, 2 level bombers, which are the best, so we don't have to upgrade them. Yeah, it is possible, and some of you might prefer it if you would like more air power, to upgrade Stukas to sort of a hybrid fighter bomber or something. And I'm not even saying that keeping them as Stukas is better. It's just the way I like to do things. I try to win the air war in first 2, maybe 3 turns, and then of course Stukas are the best when you have air supremacy. So yeah, this is now it. And as you can see, we have now spent 7,560 of prestige. So we still have plenty. Now, of course, for the deployment, I will make some changes, you know, compared to the first Let's Play, but not, you know, that many. Here is a difference. More units here, and of course one tank goes here, another one here, plus of course one bridge engineer here. With the rest of our ground units though, we'll do it like this: tank, bridge, tank, and the last of our tanks here. I could explain why, but I think you are all, well, no, good enough players and intelligent enough to understand that we have to deal with the forts, and also that after we are done with the coastal defenses, we just have to advance as quickly as possible towards, well, Washington. These are the victory objectives. This one will be ours on first or second turn. Lexington Park, then Brandywine, and then 5 more in and around Washington. So Capitol Hill, White House, Brightwood, Bethesda, and South Arlington. So these are our victory objectives. I think we have 22 turns available and have to win on turn 16 or 17, but I'm really not sure, you know. Don't care much about these things, since we have more than enough turns for a major victory. Now 2 fighters will go here. So we'll attack the Brits on the very first turn. And of course, paratroopers here. And now I think 7 of our elite tactical bombers are needed in the south. 5. We'll make some room here, since we also need our fighters in the area. 6, 7. We'll add at least 2 more fighters. And no, I think this was too much. I'm sorry. Well, they could reach this inf and other units as well, but yeah, I think this was a bit, you know, over the line. But 2 fighters, of course, will place here. And now the rest of our elite tactical bombers. We'll need at least 2 for this part, plus 1 for this fort, which is of course here. I know this, you know, by heart, so don't hold it against me. So 1, 2, 3, plus 2 level bombers here, and well, here maybe. And what else do we have in the air department? We have 5 more fighters and 7 tactical bombers. So 1 more tactical bomber can come here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Yeah, I didn't take the time to watch my own video, you know, from the previous Let's Play, so it's possible I'll make a couple of mistakes. You know, I know there is a sub somewhere here, and also one is here. Just let me now. We have 2 forts, so this is 2. We have a recon here somewhere, so this is 3. Anti-aircraft is 4. 5 this inf. 6 another fort. 7, 8, 9. A sub is 10. Another sub is 11. Here is an inf, I think, so it's 12. And another fort, 13. So yeah, I think I've actually made a mistake by deploying this tactical bomber here. We'll place it somewhere else. So I don't know, maybe here. And yeah, just 1 more elite tactical bomber. Where? Sorry, this is taking long, but you know, I just have to do a total recall. No. Joking. Okay. And now, of course, for the fighters. 5 more of them. 1 comes here, another one here, and yet another one here. And now 2 more fighters and 2 more tactical bombers. So 1 fighter here and another one here, plus, like I said, 2 tactical bombers. I'll use them mostly for blocking purposes. You'll see what I mean after, of course, we're done with the deployment. So maybe you here, and you, my friend, you. Oof, 1 too many fighter, I think, in this area. Yep. So here, and damn it, I don't know, here. And I will now take a little pause. First, of course, I'll save this game on watching 001. After a little pause, we'll discuss the tactics. Be right back. Yo, I'm back. I'm not sure if I told you this, but I've decided to make some changes in my life. You know, I am on Facebook, but I do not have a Twitter account, and I don't want one. So instead, I have decided now I'm walking down the streets, you know, carrying a megaphone, and I'm yelling about what I'm doing and what I did during the day. And so far I have 3 followers, you know, 2 cups and a shrink. Anyway, but now seriously, I understand that some of you are still having problems with Washington, and it's not that difficult to imagine. It's a big jump, you know, from European scenarios. Kind of like, you know, what you feel for the first time when you're playing Poland and then Warsaw, and then suddenly you go to Norway. It's like, wow, what the you know. So so now we'll turn hidden units off. Now look away, those of you who do not want to see this. In 3, 2, 1, look away. So now this is the air map. As you can see, this is these are, you know, all of the Allied airplanes, Americans, and here British Expeditionary Force. So yeah, this time we are actually facing some serious air opposition, and if only the enemy had 5 stars of experience, we'll be Mr. Critic, focus. So if only they've had 5 stars of experience, it would be a serious problem for us. But thank God they only have 3 stars, with the exception of this Mosquito that has 4 stars. And of course ground map. Now we are outnumbered at least 3 to 1. And also the enemy has a lot of prestige available, so ground units. And you know, also to add, the navy, especially here in this northern part, some serious naval units, and also 2 subs. Well, actually 3, but this one is too far away to matter. So yeah, it's a difficult battle, and I know what you're thinking right now. I arrived here with, you know, so many elite units, but it really doesn't matter. If you watch my Let's Play of Panzer General when I did it after Moscow 41, it's doable, definitely. You just have to keep your goal in mind. So here is our goal. 5 objectives in and around Washington. You have to keep on moving, you know. You gotta keep on moving. Oh yeah, by the way, those of you who requested Erika, yeah, I already started learning it, so you'll hear it. I'm not saying in the second video, but perhaps in the third one I'll do some, you know, Erika, perhaps even some Lily Marlene. And of course my favorite, okay, yo, almost forgot. Now hidden units are on again. You can look back, those of you who were just listening for this part. Now what to do with the rest of the prestige, you're asking, because we only have that kind of prestige for the first turn. After first turn it's gone. Well, my advice is to purchase as many fighters as possible on the first turn. Sure, you could combine, you know, purchasing also tactical and level bombers and everything, but no. If you can go for the fighters, well, if you can, of course you can, but and not just any fighter. This one, Heinkel 162. Since even without experience, it's good enough to attack all but the most experienced units, air units. So I'm talking about Meteors, Mustangs, and, you know, basically all units that have 3 stars of experience or even more. But it's excellent for weak fighters and, you know, tactical bombers. What else to say? Well, nothing. Let us start with the scenario. First, of course, we'll do something that some of you don't like, but hey, I know where the enemy units are on the first turn, so why pretend, you know, otherwise. So we'll fly here and deal with this Spitfire. Why am I not attacking the Meteor? Well, because it has an initiative of 7 and 3 stars of experience, so sometimes it actually happens that it fires at the same time, and I don't want this to happen. The second Heinkel will destroy this mosquito. I was hoping also for the destruction of the Spitfire, but no. Well, at least one enemy is gone. We did some scouting in the process, but you know, it wasn't that special, so now let us first disembark our tanks, our Panthers, and move others closer so they can disembark on the next turn. And of course, now we'll have to deal with this anti-aircraft, so the best way to do it is to attack it by our naval forces. Yeah, even one is better than nothing, since these are actually extremely dangerous anti-aircraft units. Yeah, but 0 is shitty. Take a look, air defense of 14, which means that fighters basically cannot touch this unit. And tactical bombers can, of course, but they also suffer some serious casualties in the process, so yep. Now, of course, we have other ground targets to deal with, so first this fort. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Now this actually means that this punk will attack our breach engineers in a transport, and I cannot do anything about it since the spotting is 4 and god damn it. Okay, let's now deal with this Recon. Again, a very decent one. American units, well, what's the weather? But like I said, American units are second to none. Well, in some areas are second only to German units, but also, like for example, Invader is the best tactical bomber of the entire game. Also, American infantries are the best of the entire game, and artillery. So it's a close call. Okay, what to do here? Somebody will have to attack this inf. I just want to check which unit will we use. Yeah, we have 2 more fighters and we can advance with our tactical bombers, so perhaps, well, these paratroopers we will send here so they can jump out on the next turn and then take over the colonial beach. Like I said, we are going for all of the objectives. But here I'm not so sure what to do. Perhaps we can first disembark the rest of our ground units, also auxiliary units, and then we'll see. So here we go. Inf, our own Recon, Panther D, artillery, and this unit we will disband. It's flak and we need more room. More slots, of course, for our auxiliaries. And now Okay, 3 more elite tactical bombers. There is a fort here, but if we go scouting for it with our destroyers, you know, we could be attacked. So, on the other hand, we need to bring our air units closer. So, where to move exactly? I want to think about it for a while, so no, I will disband these 2 destroyers. We don't need them. We do need more room for our auxiliary fighters and other units. Okay, and you can also disembark. And this is what we see now, so you go for the inf. Two of its strength remaining, so now we can bring in our navy. This is a light cruiser, this is a heavy cruiser, so we'll start with the heavy cruiser. Can we now destroy this inf? It would be excellent. Nope. Let us try again. Excellent, and we disembark and take over the first victory objective. You can see we have 65 sea transports, so we do not need that many. Our battleship, however, will attack this anti-aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Okay. You as well. Please do some serious damage. I want this unit gone. Fuck. Sorry, but it's really, you know, a bad result. It says 2-6. So not something to look forward to, but I wanna destroy this anti-aircraft. Ooh, we have fired first. Perfect. The unit has survived, yes, but now it poses no danger to, you know, to our aircraft. So now we'll advance with our paratroopers. Nobody here. Fort. We'll attack it. Unfortunately, so far we had no good luck, you know, whatsoever, and I don't know. I really don't. Okay. But on the other hand, we are establishing a sort of a blockade for these air units. Sure, they can move here. If they find our air transport, they can actually destroy it. Let me check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. Not in range, thank God, for the small mercies. Okay, we are protecting this tactical bomber, and now this is what I was talking about. Blockade. Here. So the air units cannot reach our ground units or our units in sea transports. Okay, we will also disband this sub and this one, since we won't be needing them. And now we'll go for the scouting with our destroyer, try to locate the enemy sub, and with some luck we'll do some damage. No luck. Motherfucker. Sorry again. Okay, so you elite fellow now go for the sub. And it dives. So now we have a problem. This sub will attack our destroyer and there is nothing we can do about it. Plus, of course, we have to protect both of our tactical bombers since they are exposed. You know, they can be seen, so yeah. But not just yet. First we'll attack this fort. If we destroy it, even better. Wonderful. And now also this one. Yeah, this time we were not lucky. But this is also why we have our tank, you know, here. So on the next turn we won't have to bomb the fort again. We'll just destroy it with this Panther G. Okay, and now I think it is time for us to protect the tactical bombers. So you can fly here. Is everybody protected? You know, just want to know. Yep. Nobody can reach our tanks. And now also our well, not a rookie, but pretty much inexperienced Stuka will fly here and will also protect both of them. So the whole point of this exercise, my friends, is to prevent this meteor or other units from reaching our Stukas. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. As you can see, it's a block. Now we'll save on washing 001 and I have to, well, I have to go pee. Why the hell do I always say I have to powder my nose? Pee. Be right back. Yo, I'm back. So what's the difference between a good car and a really good car? A good car can take you from point A to point B. But a really good car can take you from point A to point G. By the way, I don't own a car, so I'm screwed. Okay. Where were we? Ah, we were attacking, of course. But of course. Whoops, sorry for the mouse. So I'm not sure if I want to disband this destroyer as well, since we had some bad luck with the sub. Let us first find the other sub. By the way, subs are tricky, since you can only spot them when they are next to you, 1 hex away. So ah, here it is. Come on. Some luck, please. Yes, finally. Okay, think we'll try to finish it up with our auxiliary tactical bomber. Come on. And it dives. Son of a... You know what. Ah, okay, here we have more elite Stukas, so... Since we have no more useful targets, you will attack this fort and then move here. Come on. Yeah, nothing. These forts, you know, are really difficult to destroy. And so far we had some shitty luck. Yeah, I know. Well, at least we've survived without casualties. Okay, and now for another fort. Am I doing this correctly? Do we actually have too many elite tactical bombers? I don't think so, actually. Okay, you attack this one. 0-3, yeah, I know. Please, some good luck. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, really? I think the only good luck we had so far was when we were attacking this fort and it was, you know, prediction was 0-6 and we actually destroyed it. But otherwise, shit, and more shit. Okay, attack. Okay, this went well. Okay, and now we'll use one of our fighters. I think basically all of our Stukas are either covered or blocked, with the exception, of course, of these two. Just let me check, I don't want to make a mistake or anything. So, you can... Where should we place our fighter? And does it actually matter? Okay, here. And this fighter will fly here. Scouting. And now we see an air defense, so let us deal with it immediately. The punk has fired first, but no casualties on our side. Excellent, force suppressed. And now we'll also attack the artillery and spend the last ammo of this air defense, and then we are safe. And of course, last but not least, we'll now also deal with this fort. Yeah. Again, a very average result. And we've actually suffered some casualties. God damn it. Okay. Why are you here? We are without viable targets. Yeah, it would be possible for us to place our tactical bombers well, more forward, if you know what I mean, but it's not something that I would recommend, since at least for the first couple of turns the American and British Air Force is strong enough to give you some serious shit if you do not protect your tactical bombers. Okay, and now for our level bombers, auxiliary level bombers, we'll send them north to deal with the Allied fleet. The same goes for this tactical bomber. And you, what can you do? You could scout, most definitely. But where to place our... This is the best Messerschmitt 109. But as you can see, it's kind of obsolete by now. Initiative of 6, air attack of 16. Which is worse than Focke-Wulf 190 Type A was in... was it 1940, right? In England you get Focke-Wulf. So 109s are, well, you know, they never become truly great, you know. But we'll fly here. So the hex is 2924. This one. This is how you can also, you know, remember. Okay, this wasn't a good idea, I think. Since now we are seen, and but actually I do not think that anybody can reach our tactical bomber here. Give me a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I don't think so. What about this meteor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. I think this tactical bomber is actually safe. But since we cannot reach anything important with the last of our elite tactical bombers, we'll just place it. Well, where? We'll place it here. Am I right about this? I'm not sure. Ah, but you can reach this fort. Okay, we'll attack this fort. And we have a fighter to protect our tactical bomber. Okay, this is what we'll do. No result. Only, you know, some entrenchment lowered, and here we are. A T-boat will have to wait, and of course now we have 11 slots available to purchase our fighters, and this is exactly what we'll do. Let us spend all of the prestige we have, well, as much as we can. All, I think, it's impossible. So we can deal with the Allied Air Force at the very beginning of this scenario, and then we can focus on something else. Oh, no more slots available, too bad. Okay, you can disembark, breach engineers, and this is the last unit to move, and we have no more slots. Damn it. Okay, so we'll disband this destroyer as well. I would like to keep it, you know, to deal with this sub, but it's really not necessary. We'll actually disband this one as well when it is damaged. So so we have 7. Actually, we have 11. 7, 11. We have 11 rookie fighters that can still help us. So weather for tomorrow, fair and dry. So far casualties: 1 infantry, 1 fort, and 1 tactical bomber destroyed. And nothing else to do than to give the enemy its turn. And then we'll finish this video, otherwise it would be too long. And I think I can promise you I will make another video tomorrow. And with no introduction, we'll do at least 2 turns. Well, no, not at least. We'll do 2 turns. That's my promise. Okay, and shit. Please survive. We did. Please do some damage. Okay, not bad. He went for the artillery, which I prefer actually, since it is an auxiliary one. Now for the Recon. Bloody forts. Okay. This should go our way, kind of at least. Come on. Damage, damage, damage the bloody sub. Okay, not bad. So it's Axis turn 2 with 21 turns remaining. Let us just take a look at the map. As you can see now, our fighters are in range of these units, but they will not attack. They will only react after, you know, we deal with this dangerous fellows, you know, with our elite fighters, and then they will, well, just destroy what is left of them. But here in the north, usually the enemy brings T-bolts and, you know, other air units in this area. So here we'll have a field day, at least I hope so. Not before, of course, I study the battlefield, and not before you know, we do the next video. So it's washing 002. Anyway, guys, looking forward to the next one. Thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.